Hey man, I was just kidding about switching to Japanese. I just want to see if there's anybody alive out there. Got plenty of comments, so if some people are alive out there, it's not just bots watching these episodes, these reactions. Actual human beings with the power to comment are definitely watching because I got several comments beyond the usual people who comment talking about please continue the dub. So I will continue dub. I made double dickin' sure that this is English. And matter of fact, we can even see it here. English. Let me see. You can't really see it, but trust me, it says English dub. So anyway, we're ready to roll. Like I said, I don't give a shit. The few times I've had to do this, I watched Boruto this week in Japanese. I'm not seeing the difference. I just don't see the difference. In this show, there was a couple bad vocal performances, so it probably if I was left to my own devices, I would watch it in Japanese because some of these people just suck. They're not good at their job. The sister, a couple of these other people, but a lot of them are though. Both of the referee slash announcers. The reason I like those characters so much, especially the Fox, is because the voiceover is really really good. So above average. Like her voiceover is really really good. She emphasizes the right things. You feel the emotion. You feel like they're present in the space. That's one of the biggest things. Some of these people don't feel like they're present in the space. They just feel like they're in a recording. And maybe it's because I used to direct voiceover. Maybe for people who didn't do that, who haven't seen the other side of it, haven't seen how the sausage is made, it doesn't feel that way. You just hear people talking, and that's fine. There's a video that's been on my playlist for a while. A professional voiceover artist, which just means you got paid to do voiceover. So anybody who's ever been paid to do voiceover is professional. But that's what the title said. It said professional voiceover artist reacts to the worst voiceover performances ever. I've been wanting to check that out. It'll give me some perspective. It'll be hilarious. There's a character on Boruto and Naruto named Karen who is absolutely terrible. And there's a sister and his mother are terrible. A lot of the others are just mediocre, and I know mediocre has become a pejorative. Oh, he's a mediocre boss. It just means average. Mediocre literally just means average. Middle of the road. 50% of people are above you, 50% of people below you. Mediocre is not what you're looking for when it comes to voiceover, but it doesn't mean terrible. Terrible is what a couple of these people are. A lot of them are just average. There's nothing you can point to and say this is a bad line delivery, but there's also nothing you can point to and say this feels like they're enjoying this and they're in it and they feel like they are the character and they're in the space, right? They don't, there's nothing you can say, well, they believe that they're the character speaking in that moment, experiencing this thing, right? Thank God the leads are pretty good. The Yusuke person is good. I hate the accent that Botan has. So it makes me not like her, but she's not a bad voiceover actress. She actually is really good, and all the times I laugh at her jokes, it's because of her performance. She has really good choices. She reacts, and the way she'll flip on a dime when she gets embarrassed or self-conscious. Those are always great choices that she makes. So she's a really good voiceover actress. I hate the accent. It could be her natural speaking voice, which would make me feel bad. That's happened before. They'll come in and be like, "Hey, what's this accent you're putting on? Why did you choose that?" They'll be like, "That's just my voice," and then I feel like shit. So you got to watch that, right? But so that makes me not like her a little bit. But she's really good. She makes good choices. The sensei is really good. The other two, Shorty and Redhead, they're good. So and the bully's good, right? So the people who matter are good. Boss Baby and his minion, I've been trying to tune them out lately, so they're fine. They're above average. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna continue with the dub, but it's just there's a couple bad performances that and I can't really say that for a lot of shows, and I have a feeling it's just because this was. Now that's a good question. The anime was made in the '90s, but maybe the voiceover wasn't done at the same time as the anime was made, because that's happened before, right? It'll come out in '96, and then the English version comes out in 2005 or some shit. I don't know. I'm going to assume this is just shitty 90s voiceover dub, you get what you get. Some of the actors were professional and some of them weren't. So, professional, like self-starters. Clearly, the director was out to lunch. The director didn't give a shit. There's no way the director would have allowed some of these performances to pass into lock it in if he gave a shit. So, if there even was a director, it could have just been a producer. Like, that's happened before. It's like, look, man, we got to get this shit done. We're not paying a director, just, the producer just wants to capture the sound. As long as you're not throwing up or coughing or sneezing while you're delivering the line, they don't give a shit. It's just a producer. They wouldn't know the difference anyway, right? So, maybe that's what's going on, actually. Saving money. Anyway, enough of that. Like I said, I was just joking. So, it's fine. This is episode 51, and we are going to one. 3, 2, 1. That's right. Kick him in the teeth. She kicked that ass. Yeah, Phil, wake up. Every show I watch has a different volume level. There we go. I actually noticed some shows I don't even notice that the captions are jacked up. All right, they're looking pretty good. Think of all the different characters. Think of how exhausting it'd be. These people need to have a completely different look, but it also has to be cool. Yeah. Yeah. This ought to be interesting. Finally get to see some other teams fight since they're not dogpiling this. They don't care, man. Yeah, they don't care, man. Hardy har har. We just sent out enough to win. It's like that old Milton Berle joke. Just pull out enough to win. That apparently was a true story, but I'm sure there's some exaggeration in the retelling. Yeah, I'm gonna solo all you bitches. Well, if you beat 3 of them, the other 2 get disqualified, I guess, right? Because they're not here. We know it's not gonna happen. No, the 3 are gonna win. Obviously, that's just how that works, right? So what are you saying? He's gonna be sleepy? He's gonna. Yeah, because I'll wake his ass up. Does this something new inside him know that there's a fight coming up? Does it have the schedule? Is it looking at the brochure? She's gonna wander out in the ice flow. Yeah, I don't know, man. He's a little soft for me. Well, I guess the lizard people are real. I wasn't sure. Well, this is an original kind of attack. Not really what I was expecting. Get wrecked. I guess the audience is going to get wrecked as usual. I don't know why you idiots would ever come to watch this shit in person. I just don't understand. Hey, man. Bonesaw is ready. That's right. Come up in here. That is worth a shot. What? Nobody's ever jumped up in the air before, even though this is anime and it happens literally all the time. Like, I'd be surprised. How many fights have we seen so far? How many individual fights? Not rounds. How many individual fights have we seen? We probably have seen, I'd say, 30 fights, individual fights. Even some of them have been really quick. Like, this one's going to be pretty quick. Get wrecked. I just watched Until Dawn. He's blown up like he drank some water in Until Dawn. If you know, you know. So, of those 30 fights, how many times did somebody leave the ground and fly up in the air? 25? 26? He's like, oh, somebody jumped up in the air? Holy shit. Like, come on, man. Give me a break. Yeah. Is this my impending death? Yes, it is. Indeed, it is. Yeah, he's dead as hell. You know, like I said before, it's like was it Russian roulette? If there's a Russian roulette contest, last year's Rookie of the Year is this year's only returning person, right? Because you either win or you die, right? So there's not going to be a three-time champion or something. I guess if you win every time you come back, but there's not going to be. They made it to the finals 3 times in a row and never won. There's no Buffalo Bills of this kind of contest. You compete once. That's it. Then your ass dead. Meanwhile, yeah, what the hell do you need to look at it for? He's got to worry about himself. He's definitely on that. This came before Naruto, right? Because he's on that Sasuke green or Black Fire shit, right? Not saying anybody ripped anybody off, but you know, it's there. The timing fits. Although I like the black and gold. That's new. That's different. I'm wondering if, like I said, she's going to go wander off the ice floe because she doesn't have any power left. That's entirely possible. I'm a sucker for flashbacks with the kid running around giggling. You're going to get me every time. Hey, man, what are you going to do? Shouldn't you guys be watching? They're the football fans who only watch their home team and that's all they watch. They're not a fan of the game. Where are you going? Like I said, see that accent, whatever the hell that is, it's like Southern British. It's like if a British person grew up in England and then moved to Georgia when they were 12 and spent the next 10 years in Georgia. That's what that accent. It sounds like Southern mixed with, divided by British. It's just I can't identify what the hell that is. But the choices are great. See all that? It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm actually very worried. The choices are great. The accent is baffling. You know, we're not just talking about depth perception here. You have your eye in the middle of your head. So your peripheral vision is going to be garbage, right? A dude can come in from the side and he's going to take your ass out. Why are you sweating? He's going to snap his fingers and your ass dead. He definitely does not look confident. It's like, why are you so timid? Oh my God. Jesus. Look, I don't believe size matters, but goddamn. there's a point in which it has no choice but to matter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But why are you sweating so much? Look at you, man. You sweat like a pig. That's some bullshit. He's gonna split you into 7 pieces with one stab, and that doesn't seem like that'd be physically possible, but it's gonna happen. Why is that a commercial cliffhanger? Do we care? Like there was zero stakes for that cliffhanger. I would have put the commercial break when she wanders off in the woods because it's like, what is that? It's a little weird, right? You're wondering. You want some payoff. I wouldn't have put it in the middle of a fight. This fight because we don't care. Look at that, dude. That is messed up. Because they like you. Not everything's about strength. Yeah, look at that son bitch. He's walking around like a transformer, right? Yeah, let's speed this up here. We're gonna try to wrap all this up in one episode. I love how they can just change the rules anytime they want to. Because how would you score this, right? I guess. Say he kills 2 of them, but then the last one kills him. What would that score as? Then I guess how many fights would be left, right? I guess it would be 1 fight left. But no, you'd have to if you're on the other side, the people are losing, and you are definitely gonna lose. Look how she's leaning in. That's some great animation. Oh shit! Triple concentrated death strike or some shit. You see, he likes it when you jump on 301. Anyway, they would have to win. Whoever if one person survived, they'd have to win 5 matches in a row. I think that's the way that would work. It doesn't matter because this is always going to be a sweep. Get the broom out. How insulting. Did they even have a match before this? I've never seen them before in my life. Yeah. 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 Get rid of the bitch. The sniveling bitch dies. Yeah. I want you to come back and get me some other time. I like the cut of your jib. Yeah, little sniveling bitch. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Eh, they're not so pretty now. So I guess you're right. It's all relative, right? Yeah. I own you. I own your ass. This is answering the question we weren't asking, that the character asked, which is why would they work for them? There's a million reasons why. It doesn't have to be strength. Yeah. F you. Well, then stop wasting my damn time, man. Stop wasting our time, man. Like, what, you just trying to run out the episode time? What the hell? What was the point of all that? I guess to explain why their minions are with them. It's all about the laughter for this subbitch. Well, shit. Oh, yeah, they were going to have a little tryst, right? I forgot about this. Meow. Give me some sugar, mama. Yep, gotta have a day of recovery. Yeah, that was some pretty hilarious extra commentary there. Yeah, F you. That wasn't funny, Bob. Yeah, because we could do that again. That'd be awesome, right? Every one of them has got like a hidden strength. Oh, shit. I only fight when I get paid for it, so I'll see you in the ring. We actually just have a lot of shit going on right now. Yeah. The fifth is already gonna die. Yeah. That's why she gave her a little goodbye. Yeah. Like Batman. An angel. Which is like Batman. Stop stroking me. No. Yeah. Yeah. Every one of you could really profit from therapy. Just saying. I like that his mask has a little mustache. It's pretty cool. No, no, I'm not gonna be doing that. I don't owe you anything. I'd want to fight Big Boy anyway with the big axe. So they are gonna fight. I really thought they might be ex-lovers, just one last tryst. She's like, I know this mofo. How old is this subbitch? He still looks like he's in his 40s. Yeah. It's hot. Which is also hot. Yep. She's still pretty, man. Ageist hating ass. Yeah. F you. Yeah. Thanks for putting out that bounty on my head. Why not just do it in the ring? I don't understand. Other than to provide Yusuke with motivation. Yep, he knows what's up. They got a connection. I mean, well, the mentor has to die, of course. Hero's journey. Do the Japanese follow the hero's journey? I don't know that they do. Because most of the time you don't see the mentor die. I'm scrolling back through the all the anime I've seen. I don't think it's very common for the mentor to die. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But like and you don't have to religiously follow the hero's journey. But I don't think the Japanese follow it. Yeah. Damn, man. Damn, he's ageist as hell. F you, guy. Here we go. And so, well, that's a good. Are the end of these? Are the end of these episodes a page from the manga? Feels like they are. Although I wonder, this feels like it was done by this show, this particular shot here, right? But they can still be following the manga, right? Like there could be a page just like this in the manga, just with the manga's art style, because I'm sure the art style has been changed a little bit. The character design has been changed a little bit, tweaked for animation. Because, for instance, when you do animation, you need to know what the face looks like all the way around. Like when it's facing you, when it's to the side, when it's looking up, when it's looking down. So that has to be fluid, and it has to be seamless, and it has to make sense conceptually. Whereas when you're drawing each page fresh, you may decide, okay, this looks good here, but like if they were to take this and if you were to see it in motion, it would make sense. Like the jawline would be different or something. Just it would stick out, it'd be weird. So you can't just take a still frame from the anime and compare it to manga usually. Like the character designs are slightly different. So I'm assuming they would animate. They wouldn't just take a page from the manga and just slap it onto the screen, right? But it feels like a lot of these feel like they could be pages from the manga. Just take out the voice bubbles, right? I don't know. Let me know if you know.